Hey everyone, this is Joe G with Touch of the Model Weathering, and welcome to the Evansville Junction layout update number 2. We have made a lot of progress on this layout in the past couple of months and a lot of improvements. And so we're going to get started here with the outside. Here we have added fascia to the top and bottom of the layout. So a lot of cosmetic work has been done here, along with inside. There's fascia along the inside as well, and we installed lights. We'll do a video on how to install lights, what kind of lights you can use in the near future. These are the simple kind that you can purchase like a Walmart or like a Lowe's or stuff like that. They're like $11 a piece. And we extended the wires to connect throughout the whole layout. We have to add, I believe, one more. You can see in the right hand corner it is pretty dark over there, so we'll add another light there, and then we should be done with all the lighting for the layout. You can see it just makes the whole layout just pop, and it's really nice. I really enjoy coming in here and having the layout just completely lit up. And so with that, we're going to get started with a tour and some of the progress along the layout. But before we do that, you can see here the top of the layout has brand new fresh foam, and we added a layer of 1 inch thick foam, and that is because this is an outdoor room. We want to make sure that the track and the layout doesn't warp or kink or anything like that, to expand the contrast with the different weather, because this is an outdoor room. Even though it's attached to the home, it's still an outdoor room, and so we want to make sure the track, nothing is wrong with the track. And speaking of the track, all the track has been soldered together. And also with that, we've purchased a roll of cork, and the roll of cork is 1/8 or 6 millimeters thick, and it is thicker than what you will get in the hobby store. And so just for extra protection for our track and the trains, we cut the strips, and they're 4 feet long instead of 3 feet. So we actually got a lot more out of a roll than if I purchased a bunch of them from a store. Now, mind you, I love going to hobby stores and stuff like that, but I'm telling you, I think I spent $15 on this roll, and look how much of the layout I already got done, and I still got a whole half a roll left to go. So I really recommend cutting your own. It's a little more time consuming, but it's well worth it in the end, probably, I would say, budget wise, and it's good for your trains as well. Okay, we would start here, and this is going to be the Pacific Northwest scene on the layout. You can see the track comes off the main line, and it comes through this functional diorama, which goes to a point in the tunnel and around a curve out through here. That will all be hidden. All you will see is this right here up to here. There will be another tunnel, and you'll see the train come out of a tunnel, enter the Evansville Junction. And so here we have a couple of lumber flats, and with the lumber flats, I will have a little logging industry here, maybe like a building flat or something to represent a logging industry. There will be big tall pines here, like redwood pines, and mountain and rock and tunnels. I mean, it's gonna look really nice. And I've always wanted a Climax or Shea steam locomotive, and right now I have a pre-order for one that should be coming out at the end of next year of 2022. So I forgot who makes it, but I'm literally looking forward to purchasing one. I've always wanted one, and it'll look really nice coming through this scene here and running it on the layout. So also that backdrop has, I painted that, and the other side is the other side of the layout, obviously. And so this will look really nice. And again, with the fascia board, I'm going to have tons of photos and railroad memorabilia. The fascia is going to be painted, and it's going to be covered with photos either that I've done that I've took photos of, or as well as some rail fanning memories with my dad and with friends as well. So that would fill up this whole fascia in the front. So guys, let's go inside the layout and go around and see all the new stuff that's been happening. All right, we'll start here. This is going to be the fall scene. Originally, I was going to try to create Fort Montgomery and Papaloba Creek Trestle, which is located in Fort Montgomery, New York on the CSX River Line, originally Conrail. But since I have a double main line, I have the crossovers here now, and the yard leads to go into a couple of yard tracks. We're changing that up, and it's going to be an inspired by type of scene where it's going to take place in the fall, and this is going to represent the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas, and this is going to be the bridge that runs through Chester, Arkansas, and we have family that has been named after this bridge. I don't know if it's like, I think just the family named them, but my wife's grandmother's name is Shirley, and so we will name the bridge, well, they were always called Shirley Silver Bridge. So we'll have something here with fascia that'll say Shirley Silver Bridge, and this will be the small town of Shirley. Will be right here, feature the bridge, the crossovers, and you can see some of my clients' locomotives I have been detailing and weathering for him are sitting here. This is the outside main line, and yeah, the trains will come along here. This track, it's all soldered except for these pieces here, but the crossovers and this track going through here up to that lumber flat is all been soldered, ready for getting ready for the roadbed as well as the wiring. And so we're going to come along here, and this is going to transition into the winter scene, and this is all going to be winter right here. The train will go through a small tunnel right here and come out this way on a beautiful horseshoe kind of curve, and this will be a snow scene, and the back will be a rock cut that will be inspired by the rock cut that's behind the horseshoe curve. And in the front here we do have we're gonna have a laser cut log cabin which go right here, some animals like a little homestead type of style, nice dirt road that goes up this way. I'm probably gonna add another layer of foam here, but it's gonna go up this way, across over the tracks, a dirt road, a little crossing. Here we'll have a little lake, folks maybe ice skating and stuff like that. Just a nice winter scene, and it'll look really, really nice here. And again, a lot of trees and filled with snow and stuff like that. So I really can't wait. That's going to be a lot of fun to create. Always wanted to create a winter scene, and I'm finally able to create one. So we're going to go this way here, and the transition from fall into the spring is by this overpass. It's a county road overpass, so it actually looks really, really nice when you have the trains come around that curve. It's going to look so cool with the trees and stuff, and it's coming underneath the overpass. So I can't wait for that scene. That'll be nice. And here we'll go and switch over to the other side to show this spot. So here's that curve again. It's going to look so nice. You can see the whole train come around the horseshoe curve. And here is Evansville Junction, and this is the center point, focal point of the layout, along with the Pacific Northwest scene. But here's the junction. You got the crossovers that go into the yard lead, which goes to the yard to the left. Double track main line continues all the way around, and to the right is the Pacific Northwest spur that goes that way. And so these passenger cars are in front of eventually a nice station and a parking lot. Maybe I'm gonna have some. If I'm gonna be, we're gonna talk about some of the cool, some other stuff in the meantime, but in a moment. But in the meantime, excuse me, I may have operating signals. Not sure yet. I may do a nice signal bridge or just individual signals. We'll see. But I'm really leaning towards signals because it's just another nice feature to add to a nice layout. So this is the Evansville Junction, and this is what we got going on so far. All these switches are going to be automatic based on JMRI, the Wi-Fi Arduino style circuit boards. So we're going high tech with this layout, and other videos I have mentioned that before. So check out other videos like the monthly update November video, as well as the mail call video from November, and I talk a little more about that. And there'll be videos on how to create the switch machines as well. But anyway, that's going to be the Evansville Junction, and we're going to go further down the line. So originally I was not going to have any kind of switches. It's just going to be loop running and that's it. But you know me, I love my switches, I love my industries. And so here we're going to have industry that holds about 2 box cars, just to feature some kind of industry there, that may a little bit of operations. And along here, again, there'll be like a warehouse, but this starts the city scene. So we went completely country mountain scenery to now heavy duty urban scenery. And there are some layouts like Jason Jensen's trains. He has some beautiful work, and I'm really looking forward to creating some building flats and structures the way he does his. But this whole section back here is going to be absolutely, it's going to be awesome. I really can't wait, and I'm really going to take my time building it. And everything is going to be movable, because we may want to move out of here, you know, and somewhere else. But basically, so far we had the main line comes up to here, over there, and then the outside main line goes right there. This wood is going to represent the start of the city scene, and that's going to be the height of the maybe slightly a little lower. Yeah, that's going to be about the height of the start of the backdrops for the city scene, and it really represents New York, Chicago on this whole section here. But here at the track, the yard leads go here. They're going to curve around through there, and I got a couple locomotives sitting there, and we'll have a nice train station scene here that goes over the tracks, kind of like Grand Central, and you go down the stairs to the terminal itself, or some passenger train track. So we're going to represent a little bit of Chicago, a little bit of Sunnyside Yard and Queens, New York. And then the backdrop will be all building flats, and all of this main line will be covered. Okay, it's going to be completely covered, and we're going to have a dead track on top, but may feature a couple of tracks that represent subway or the Northeast Corridor. So again, look forward to that later on. I can't wait to start building that. But all of this is going to be all city. Those shelves are going to be completely gone. It's going to be all city here, and go back to this part of the layout. This is all, since it's urban, it's going to be pretty much summer, and then the other side is more of the spring towards Evansville. So there's another thing that I'm going to show you guys, and it's not really part of the Evansville Junction, but it is definitely going to be part of this layout. Well, part of the studio. I know I am absolutely nuts. I get it. I understand it. We're all nuts because we're model railroaders, but really completely nuts. But we're going to have a 054 loop of O scale that's going to go around the fascia board here. And you can see I started some planning on how it's going to look like. I still have some track left over. I'm really looking forward to that. I may, and I'm also most likely going to add an N-scale loop too, because I have some N-scale trains. So I can't wait to do that. And I can run my O-scale trains again. And so for all my O-scale guys out there who still follow me, yes, I still have an O-scale collection. As you can see, there's only maybe 3/4 of it up here. I got some more in boxes. And also, actually, I have 14 train sets sitting in New York right now in my parents' house that I need to come here. So I do have a lot of O-scale trains, so look forward to more progress on the O-scale loop, as well as we're going to have a lot of O-scale videos coming out, as well as HO videos, and may eventually N-scale as well. So that's it. Yeah, I'm crazy. But it's going to look really, really cool. So guys, this is the layout update for the Evansville Junction. You guys, thank you so much for watching and joining me on this journey as we build this incredible layout. This is going to be so much fun. We are making a lot of progress here, and we look forward to more progress coming very soon. Stay tuned for more videos. You guys take care. This is Joe G with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering. Happy model railroading, guys.